friend messaged me the other day saying, I'm single, she gave me a black eye. Can you imagine that his wife that he had a child with gave him a black eye? She must be absolutely nuts. Now, he's probably picked wrong in the first place. And so it's imperative that you study and learn this stuff. Men that are over 30, over 35 even, that are now divorcing and breaking up with their girlfriends and breaking up with their wives and having to get back on the marketplace. And I feel for them, because that is not the age you want to have to get out to the marketplace. You want to be young, you want to look good, right? Women can tell when you're over a certain age. But there's a couple of things you can do to stay young and to stay attractive, right? People like talking about sexual market value. Yes, it is that. You have to increase your sexual market value. So a lot of these older men now, 35, 36, getting up to 40, divorcing, and this is all too common, by the way. I mean, this is more than 50% rate of divorce, and breakups happening all the time. We seem to live in a generation now where people can't make relationships work. There's so many things in society now that make relationships just so much more difficult. So you're supposed to study this stuff. You're supposed to understand it. You're supposed to read books about how to make relationships work, to understand who you pick, to understand how you think, how you resolve conflict, how you resolve all of these things that people don't get right. I've been studying this stuff for ages, and this is why I now talk about it on my channel, because I want to help you not make stupid mistakes and picking a woman who's going to eventually give you a black eye. Yes, people do change, and that's the scary thing. You might find an amazing woman and you might think she's the one, she's excellent, and then she does change over time. I've heard about that during postnatal depression issues with people's wives, where the woman has completely changed after she's had a baby. But now that you're this age, you're 35, 40, and you're thinking, oh shit, man, I'm old, I've got to get back on the market now, and I'm not as attractive, and you're probably thinking about all these negative things, right? I'm 37, and I'm the best I've ever looked. It would take me a long time to teach you about all the different things that I've done. It's taken me a lifetime, taken me 20, 25 years. But there are tricks and things that you could do to get there faster. So every single guy at the moment that is single, that's 40, and that's back out on the market, and has to get back out there and find girls, has to improve himself, has to improve how he looks. The first thing I always recommend to these people is get exercising again. Get back in the gym so you feel good about yourself. Right, so you start smashing the gym immediately and doing it daily, trying to go to the gym daily, no matter what your routine is. Going to the gym daily is not just going to make you look good, but it's going to give you the confidence to be able to then approach women in all sorts of scenarios, or to improve your dating profile pics. Because let's be honest, most of you are not brave enough to want to walk up to girls on the street, in a bar, like I do, right? I'm confident enough to walk up to a girl anywhere, in any situation. But that requires a shit ton of skill, and that requires years of practice until you refine that. But I highly recommend you start. You should definitely be starting to do that. Most of you will probably be on the dating apps, and so therefore you'll have to improve your profiles, right? And how do you improve your profile? By looking good, and by optimizing it, by getting a photographer, getting good quality pictures done. You're 40, you might think you're a bit old. Men age very well, right? We age amazingly well. Lucky we're not women, eh? Wait. So we age very well if you look after yourself, if you're hitting the gym, if you look after your skin, groom, some nice clothes, start feeling good about yourself again. Start getting back out there in the market. You're probably a bit rusty with how you approach people. You're probably a bit rusty about how you talk to girls. You're probably a bit rusty full stop. And it feels hard because you've spent 10 years with someone or years with someone. Now you're back on the market. And you're like, fuck, I've got to do this all over again. Yeah, it's long. But it's such a great skill to have, and you will find someone again. I guarantee you will find someone if you take this advice on board and you actually do something about it. If you actually take this advice and go to the gym and feel better about yourself and try to improve your life, even at 40, 42, 43, right, you're still young. You've still got time. Okay, there's a few wrinkles, you're looking a bit older, but men can age very well. The George Clooney effect, Silver Fox. Like I said, I'm 37, fine. I might look my age, I get that. I'm not looking like I'm in my 20s anymore. I don't give a fuck, because I feel more attractive than I've ever been, and more attractive than 99.9% of people on the street or on the planet. But I've done things to get to that point. It took a shit ton of effort. To this day, I still go to the gym every day. To this day, I still want to improve. To this day, I'm looking at businesses constantly. To this day, I want to make more money. To this day, I'm trying to improve my my game and my temper so that I don't lose my temper if I'm with a woman that I love. So I'm constantly trying to improve. And that journey will never stop. So it's okay. You wake up tomorrow, my bro, and you'll get back out there. Now that you're single, it's a new opportunity to get back out there. I'm excited for you, genuinely excited. Leave some comments and let me know you're in that situation. And if you want some help on this stuff directly, one-on-one, click the link in the description, sit with me in a consultation for an hour, and we can build out a framework for you and steps for you to move forward to improve your life. Love you guys. Peace out.